Operation Kingdom was in full effect on Saturday when Miss Earth 2021 Destiny Wagner returned to the remote village of Barranco to give back to the children and community. It is where she grew up, and so the experience was nostalgic for the beauty ambassador as the children performed and presented her with a gift.
It's very sentimental for me because I grew up here and I see a reflection of myself in these children. So for me to come back and give back to my community, I'm hoping that it just inspires them to do the same thing.
Let's talk about Operation Kingdom.
Yes. So it is a nonprofit that my parents started years ago to help aid the children in the villages, because growing up here, we see firsthand that we don't have the things that other children have outside of this village. So it's really important that we provide these children with resources so that way they can excel in their classrooms as opposed to excelling in the streets, which would be the next alternative. So we really want to push education and make sure they know that their dreams are achievable.
Through partnership with the Belize Tourism Board, the media accompanied Wagner from Punta Gorda to Barranco via boat. After a short walk to the Saint Joseph R.C. school in the village, a brief ceremony was held, during which school supplies were handed over.
What she's doing here with Operation Kingdom is in line with the vision of the Minister of Tourism, who is on a mission to end poverty or to eliminate poverty in our country. And so it is a perfect partnership. We look forward to continue working with her on these initiatives. And we have other initiatives that we will be working with throughout the year along with Destiny.
I think that this area is often misrepresented or not represented at all, and a lot of Belizeans have never been to the south, Punta Gorda, where's Barranco. So I'm happy that Belize Tourism Board is partnering with me and we're able to highlight these areas because they are so rich in culture, and these people do contribute to our society whether we choose to acknowledge that or not.
The donation is much needed, says teaching principal Loma Rodriguez, because it is difficult to access supplies for the institution.
Barranco is a place where it's difficult to get resources, so this donation will definitely enhance learning at our school. It will definitely help our students so that they can learn and they will be able to do better. When it comes to this, the cleaning supplies, we really need those. During the pandemic, we reopened school and we had to do a lot of hygiene, like washing hands, and we keep running out of supplies. So we are very grateful for the supplies and we will definitely use them.
There are currently 29 students enrolled at the institution. The population is approximately 150. The event also brings much needed focus on the village, which for some has been forgotten, even though it is where musical legend Andy Palacio was born.
We have now started a sustainable tourism desk at the BTB, and two, we've also started a cultural desk at the BTB. So what those two desks or portfolios are working on is how we can assist communities such as Barranco to be involved more in the tourism industry and to benefit from the tourism industry. So it won't happen overnight, but we continue and will continue to work to ensure that everybody has a role to play in the tourism industry and to benefit from the tourism industry.
Duane, Moody for News 5.